Good morning, happy Monday. I hope everybody's having an amazing Monday. Guys, today we're going to be talking about why it is that you really need to get some help to build your business and especially your online business. And, I'm going to be honest, a lot of people say that they think, or I guess it looks easy, right? And
Hmm.
so because it looks easy, people are like, well, if she can do that, come on now,
Yeah.
then I can do that. But the honest part of the situation is you don't know what she is doing behind the scenes to make everything come together.
Hmm.
So the truth of the matter, the unadulterated truth, is that if you don't get help building your online business, the chances of you staying at your job, the chances of you failing at your business, the chances of you not living the life that you want, all of those chances increase tremendously, right? And it's not like we wishing bad on anybody, but I'm saying I used to be like you. I've been there. And I know, hey, Will, hey, guys, welcome. Good morning, CC. Good morning, Shanita, Shanika. Building a business is a heavy lift, and it's something you've never done before. Most people have never built a profitable business. Yeah, girl, you may have sold a few Girl Scout cookies. Girl, you may have had a little piece of lemonade stand. But girl, it is not selling them candles for your school to your family, and they under duress to buy because they know your mama ain't gonna fool with them no more if they don't. It is not the same as building a profitable online business. So we've opened the door to offer you some help. And here's just a couple of things we've heard. And by far and large, everybody is super excited about this $1 million grant that we're offering. And if
Hmm.
you haven't already gotten your name in the hat, go to bit.ly/freewomen2020 and apply and find out the details. It is a partial, most of your grant, most of your tuition will be covered in this grant. So some of the things we've heard, some people are like, well, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Did you think I was going to pay all your tuition? Because I'm
Hmm.
not. To me, if I'm going to pay 90% of your tuition, if you can't meet me on 10% street, then please don't put your name in that. And you can go to my website and see the cost of these programs right now. So for you to be able to pay 80, 80, 85, 90% is covered, then
Hmm.
consider that a blessing. Some people are like, well, I'm not ready right now. Sometimes you gotta be ready when the opportunity is ready. Can I get an amen?
Yes,
You
indeed.
can't, sometimes you gotta get ready for the opportunity. So if somebody calls you tomorrow and says, I got a scholarship for you to go to college, you
Hmm.
gotta pay 10%. Uh, and you say I'm not ready, but you over there praying. See, y'all better be lucky I ain't God. Y'all better be lucky I'm not God,
Right.
because I'll be throwing stuff up in your face. Like, girl, didn't you just pray for some assistance in your business?
Right.
Girl, didn't you just ask me to free you from your job? Girl, didn't you tell me just yesterday on the altar how tired you was
Look at your
living like
mind.
you living? And then
Yeah.
I send you blessings.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
send you opportunities. I send you chances. And you flat turn them down. You too lazy, confused, or trifling to even
Hmm.
apply. Y'all lucky.
Honey, if
What to
I was
say?
God,
Y'all
everybody look.
lucky I'm not the Lord. Y'all are very lucky because he's very patient with us.
So patient. Thank
He is. And let me tell you, I made myself a vow years ago that I'm not finna stay in his face for stuff I don't really want.
you. Ooh,
I'm
cold.
not finna keep praying for stuff I don't really want. And then when the prayer gets answered, I need all kinds of confirmation. I need to know is a burning bush. I need Lord send me two turtle doves. Lord, Let a rainbow cross my path. I'm asking for all this confirmation.
I almost spit all this lemon tea on
when I know good and well I have asked the Lord for help. Sometimes you got to be willing to do. He said very clearly that faith without works is dead. It is not enough to want it. It's not enough to want to improve your business. It's not enough to want to make more money. It's not enough to want to be free from your job. Baby, Drake said it's way more people that want it than people that have it. It's way more people that want it. If you ask a million people are going to say they want it, but are a million people going to get up early enough? Are a million people going to do the work that's required? Are a million people ready to make the sacrifice? Are a million people willing to give something? Because that, by far and large, is today's mindset. Everybody wants shit for free. Well, it just does not work. It doesn't work like that, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm not. But I'm sorry, but I'm not. But it just really does not work like that. And you've got to stop expecting for things just to be handed over to you because you want it. If you're not willing to stay in the trenches for it, you're not willing to learn for it, you're not willing. And if you haven't shared this broadcast, man, this is a message people need. You can have whatever you want and are willing to work for. And you got to ask yourself, before you ask God, before you get on bending knee, before you say, Lord, it is me, your humble servant. You got to ask yourself, if he answers with work, am I willing to do the work? If he answers with an opportunity, that opportunity may be in the North Pole, Alaska. Am I willing to? I see so many people turning down blessings because it doesn't look exactly like they thought it would look.
True story.
They mad at me this morning, y'all. This is not a good message for people this morning, but it's a truthful message.
Oh, it's a good message.
And if you understand that the truth will set you free, but first you got to acknowledge the lie. The truth will set you free, but first you got to acknowledge the lie. And you got to say to yourself, you know what? I really haven't been doing what I need to do to move myself forward. Before I go ask God, have I been doing what I need to do? Have I been taking advantage of opportunities? Am I showing up early and staying late? Am I sacrificing for my own good? You got to ask yourself, what do you really want? And until you determine what you really want, stay out of God's face asking for stuff. You ain't doing nothing but clogging up the phone lines. Stay out that man phone.
Face.
and it's serious. A lot of you guys haven't even been definitive about what you want, or you say it during prayer, but your actions outside of the prayer room are totally different from what you said at the altar, from what you said on bending knee, from what you said when you said your nalamis. You know, you over there nalami saying one thing,
right,
and getting to bed and go to sleep and dream about something totally different. So before you pray about what you feel like you really want, you got to align it in your hearts of hearts that if it comes to you, no matter how it may look, because a lot of times it's dressed in overalls and looks a lot like work. No matter how it looks, it may be dressed in a boogeyman outfit. It may scare you. Are you willing to move past the fear? It may It may cause you to have to unalign with some people. Are you willing to leave them behind? It may cost you to start to look at things a little differently. Are you willing to shift and mold your mindset? You cannot get something different being your same you that you are now. In order for you to have what you really want, and I'm not saying you got to act better than other people or you got to change the core of who you are. But somebody told Jay-Z, man, you sure act different. And Jay-Z said, man, I didn't do all this work to stay the same.
I know that's right.
So at some point, something about you is going to elevate. Your mindset is going to elevate. Your expectations of people is going to elevate. The people you hang around is going to elevate. And I'm not saying that one set of group of people is better than the other group of people, but you just got to get around people who think differently, who operate differently, who have different life goals, who not sitting over there tearing each other apart, who not looking at what you got and so jealous they can't even congratulate for what you have. You've got to change your circle. And sometimes you need to get yourself out of your circle.
Ooh,
sometimes you're the worst offender.
Say that.
In your circle. You over there saying shit to yourself that wouldn't nobody dare say to you or get bust in the mouth.
Okay.
You wouldn't dare say that to your face, but you're saying it to yourself every day. You're saying, I'm not capable. I'm not competent. I'm not worthy. But then you go pray. If you can't align the fact that you are worthy, and that's why you pray, with what he answers, and realizing that all things are working for your good, sometimes blessings come disguised as tragedies. Sometimes blessings come disguised as heartache. Sometimes good comes disguised as bad. And it's not until you go through the bad that you realize, had I not gone through that bad, I wouldn't have gotten to this good. You have to realize that. You have to realize that. So you got to ask yourself, beyond a shadow of a doubt, what do I want out of my life? And what am I willing to sacrifice to have it? And until your answer is everything. He told y'all something with the story of Job. You might have only saw what Job lost. But see, nobody talks about what Job gained at the end. Everybody just talks about poor Job. But see, at the end, Job got it all and then some. So it's not the fight that you need to be focused on. It's not the confusion that you need. It's not the heartache or the heartbreak. That's not what you need to be focused on. You need to be focused on the end result. And always looking at, how is God going to bless me as a result of? Because he's in the blessing business. That still ain't changed. That still ain't changed. I remember it's the saying by Winston Churchill that says, when you're going through hell, keep going. Right? A lot of people want to slow down. Oh, I'm going through hell. You want to sit up and tell everybody about it. Oh, I'm going through hell. You want to write and sing and all of this about going through hell, instead of going ahead and looking for what's on the other side of that hell. What's on the other side of the flame? What's on the other side of the fire? What's going to happen through the fire? You got to start to looking at opportunities different. So for those of you who can see a blessing for a blessing, we've created a grant, because without a shadow of a doubt, your ass needs some help with your business. Bottom line, that's the bottom. The bottom line is, if you could create a profitable online business by yourself, you would have done it already. I talked to somebody yesterday and we did the math on how much it has cost her to drag her feet. And beyond a shadow of a doubt, with the product she's offering, she could have made a minimum of $1 million in the last 2 or 3 years. That's just the minimum. You want to know what your number is? Sit up and count how many people are impacted by what you offer. Jamie, sit up and count how many people want to write books. Berlin, sit up and count how many people are hiding in fear. And multiply that by the times you didn't act, and the times you didn't move, and the times you said, well, maybe it ain't for me, and the times you sat still in doubt and worry and confusion and fear and procrastination. And instead of just asking God to free you from those things, and God, I'm going to trust whatever vehicle you send. I'm going to get in that car, I'm going to close the door, and I'm going to ride till the wheels fall off. In whatever vehicle you send to help me through this, we don't. So for those of you who understand that you need help, it's going to cost you something. This grant will make it a whole lot more bearable. But if you don't get it now, when are you going to get it? bit.ly/freewomen2020. And can I put a disclaimer out there?
Please do.
Without being some kind of way.
For the peoples.
Until you know you really are interested in this opportunity, don't waste me or my people's freaking fucking time. Don't do it. Don't waste our time scheduling an interview and then at the last minute decide. Don't put your application in and then at the last minute decide. You are only getting in the way of somebody who really needs to be blessed.
Yes.
If you don't want this opportunity or need this opportunity, do me a favor. Just share this broadcast. Tag 5 of your girlfriends. Text 5 people and let them know, girl, I ran across something that you may be interested in. Mm-hmm. But beyond a shadow of a doubt, if it's for you, don't miss it. And if it's not for you, don't clog up the system. And I mean it. Because I be wanting to say some stuff to some people. Like, girl, I didn't get up and come knock on your door and ask you to fool with us. I didn't.
No. That's the funny thing about it.
Tyler, I did not.
But you know, Coach, you teach a lot about the principle of seed and harvest, right? And so in order for you to, one of the principles of harvesting is you got to go out and gather the harvest. So if you don't put your application in, if you don't put your name in a hat, then how do you expect to gather what's yours?
So I'm going to go all the way back.
All the way back.
Because in order for us to even speak of a harvest, we got to start with seed. Mm-hmm. Some of y'all have spent so much time and energy sowing seed into everybody else. Mm-hmm. You sowing seed into your neighbor's ground. You sowing seed. Oh no, baby, gave us our email, gave us their email address, gave us their phone number. And I had one of them had a nerve the very next day to email my team saying, can you take me off the email list and can you take me off the call list? I got a robocall. I said, no, you got a voicemail from me using my voicemail system. You don't even know what the hell you're talking about. But I will gladly. Y'all let the devil have first row, center seat in your foolishness. Mm-hmm. You stop and gave me your information. And then less than 24 hours later, tell me, take me off your list.
Yeah. One lady called and said, don't call me no more. I was like, oh, but okay.
It was that same one.
Probably the same one. I don't get it. But, you know, it's that mindset too. If you want it,
why bother me? I did not bother you. This wasn't
Yeah.
a cold call. I did not buy your email address. And as a matter of fact, I'm calling you to remind you to apply for some money. Crazy lady.
Right. To help you in your
I'm
business.
calling to help you in your business. Because by the way, since you kicked up such dust, I did take the liberties to go over and see what you're doing. And you need more help than most anybody that done applied. See, I don't fool with people. I don't bother people. Till
You
you
showed
bother
up.
me. You woke that hornet up. And when I came out from over there, I said, girl,
Good.
need to apply twice.
I'm telling you.
It be the main ones that need the help. But I could see why God moved up. See, wait a minute now. See, because nowadays, I don't even get offended. And the reason I don't get offended is because when I prayed this prayer about this grant program, I said, Lord, if they not the right people,
Ooh, move them, God. Move them.
move them out the way. God has a way
Ooh,
of
Lord. Yes.
hardening people's heart. Because
Won't
he
he
did
do
it with Pharaoh.
Won't he do it?
He did it with Pharaoh. He hardened the Pharaoh's heart because he had some things he had to work out through Pharaoh.
Mm-hmm.
The Bible says it clearly.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't designed for Moses to come and leave.
He wanted his people to do something first.
Yeah. Yeah, he had to prove some things.
Yeah. Woo!
So some of these people that is falling by the wayside, it's falling because they not the right people to begin with.
Not the right one.
And God is saying, what you're not going to do is get over here and mess this up. Because for those of you who know us, we are by far and large, I'm going to say, if not the largest group of African-American women that get along all the time, ain't sleeping with each other mints, ain't stabbing each other in the back.
None of that.
Won't do that. So, like I said, if it ain't for you, it ain't for you. And I trust the Lord to sort out who it's for.
Yeah. And I will say that, we're in the interview season phase right now, and we have met some really amazing applicants during this whole process, just coming out from all over the world. So it's been a great lesson, but it's such a blessing to see how many business owners, women and men both, that are really passionate about what they do and what they bring and what they offer to the world. And they
who
know
are really hungry for the help.
Thank you. They know.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question. If you're watching this right now, do you know you need help with your business?
Uh-oh.
See, one thing certain and two things sure.
Do you know?
And even in all that I do, I still need help. And I'm quick to hire help with my business. So I'm asking y'all, do you even have the awareness that no matter where you are in your business, you still need a plethora, an abundance? I'm just waiting to see who say me. Because that's the first part that people got wrong. They don't even have a realization that they need help. They don't have the realization that until you get help, nothing changes. And the way we're wired, unfortunately, we can help everybody and their mama, but we can't help ourselves. Yeah. Even the Bible says, forsake thee not the fellowship. The Bible talks about there's comfort in a bevy of wise counsel. So when it's all said and done, until you make the acknowledgement that know I don't know everything. There's somebody that knows more than me. There's somebody that can help me get to my next level. There's somebody out there that I need to be aligned with, that I'm not watching this show for nothing. It's not random. It's God answering a prayer. It's God sending a message. Until you make that realization, really nothing can help you, because you really can't help yourself. So for those of you who understand you need help, go to bit.ly/free women app. We meet again this Friday, giving you more information on how to get your share of $1 million grant. And we're watching who's bringing their friends, who's bringing their cousins and their aunties, who's willing to leverage this opportunity to build generational wealth. It's time for a change. Let me tell y'all what I realized. There has not been a year in the last 5, 6, or 7 years that there hasn't been a magnitude of natural disasters.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
We've gone from hurricanes, blizzards, nor'easters, mudslides, floods,
Fires,
earthquakes, hurricanes, tsunamis, and now we got COVID that's put everybody on their knees. And I'm sitting here like, okay, Lord, I hear you, but does everybody else? Because anytime there's tornadoes ripping through the Midwest, anytime there's just so much drama in Mother Nature, you got to ask yourself, where is that coming from? Where is that coming from? So, you know, it's one of those things that it may be time for us to get into alignment.
yes, indeed.
So guys, we're gonna get out of here because we got $1 million worth of work to do today. And you know, we're looking forward to seeing your application, bit.ly/freewomen2020. Get your application in. We're gonna be reaching out to you guys to schedule interviews. We have another informational session Friday. I'm looking for you guys to text 5 women, 6 women, let them know that opportunities for them to save their business, build their business, get their life coaching, business coaching, other types of coaching certifications, they exist. Don't keep the information under a rock. Share with the women so somebody can pay it forward to you one day. Yeah. All right, love you guys. Have a great Memorial Day.